Last night did not go well for the Rangers in Minnesota. A 5-2 loss. They look to get back to their winning ways tonight. So too do the Jets after their loss against St. Louis. It's their final home game before the holiday break.
Little tease it up, scores!
Great puck movement by the Jets.
Nikolai Ehlers far down. He has his first NHL goal. The Winnipeg Jets defeat the New York Rangers 4-1. Drew Stafford again.
Madison Square Garden with a 4-1 win. The Rangers come into tonight sitting second in the Metropolitan Division. They will have Derek Stepan back in their lineup for the first time since late November. Oscar Lindberg comes out. The Jets come into tonight in desperation mode. They need to view this game as a playoff game, is the way that a lot of the players were speaking this morning. Good evening, everyone. The Jets come into tonight 6 points back of Nashville for that final wild card spot in the West, and they need to have that playoff mentality, a little bit of desperation, according to many of the players in the locker room this morning. Now, the news this week that Adam Lowry was sent down to the Manitoba Moose as he tries to find his game has opened the door for Joel Armia and Matt Halenchuk to get called up, and they will be in the lineup tonight. They will be playing alongside Andrew Kopp on that fourth line. Now, as we bring in Dennis Bayak and Shane Knighty, gentlemen, Adam Lowry obviously dominated headlines over the last couple of days. So, too, was the play of the Jets special teams, an area that they have worked on a lot in the last 48 hours.
Sarah, you're right. Yesterday at practice, lots of talk, lots of time on the ice with regards to penalty killing and power play, but mostly the penalty killing. And Shane Palmareese saying you can't be an elite team in the NHL if you don't have good penalty killing.
Well, and it is. It's so true. Look at the last 2 games for the Winnipeg Jets. They've given up 2 goals against on the power play in each game. That's been the difference. And if your power play is struggling, your penalty kill needs to be strong. Right now for the Jets, both are slumping, and it hasn't helped their cause here in the wins and loss department. So those are areas they've worked on. They need to get better. You look at the penalty kill. It's all about no more hesitation. They've got to be quick. They've got to be on the puck, and they have to block shots better. Power play, confidence, quick puck movement throughout. So both of these things they've worked on. They've talked about them. Now it's just a matter of executing.
Confidence is such a big thing on special teams, both on power play and on penalty kill. Do you go? Do you stay? And those decisions have to be made in a split second. Special night for a guy you know very well, Chris Thorburn.
Well, absolutely. Franchise record. Tonight he tied Ilya Kovalchuk at 594. Game 595 now with the Atlanta Winnipeg franchise. He holds the record there. And an exciting night here for the 32-year-old. You look at what he's been able to do. A guy in that wall, a character player, staying that long with one organization. That's quite a feat. And a special night for Thorburn. He scored last game. Maybe he can equal that and get a goal tonight here as he breaks Kovalchuk's record.
Jake Palmareese maybe put it best last week when asked about Chris Thorburn. He said if every player in the dressing room made a list of his 3 favorite players, 3 favorite teammates, Chris Thorburn would be on everybody's list. As we send you down to ice level for tonight's national anthems.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Remove your hats and welcome your Winnipeg Jets own Stacey Natras for the singing of tonight's national anthems.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for
Play Safeway's $1 million score and win. If any Winnipeg Jets player scores 5 goals in tonight's game, Rochelle Burr of Rapid City, Manitoba could win $1 million. Shop at Safeway. You could be our next lucky winner right here on TSN. Jets and Rangers here at the MTS Center. Your starting netminders for tonight's game. Henrik Lundqvist was a 7th-round draft pick back in 2000. His 11th season with the New York Rangers. He will get the start for the Blue Shirts. And Connor Hellebuyck will get the start in goal as he starts his 4th straight and 6 of 7 for the Winnipeg Jets.
Well, the Scheifele line gets another start in this game. They've been able to open up scoring here lately. Scheifele, of course, against Columbus, opened that one up really early. Maybe Paul Maurice looking for a little more of that magic.
Referees are Brad Meyer and Dan O'Halloran, and the linesmen Scott Driscoll and Kyle Murchison. And Dylan McElrath, Elaine Vigneault, give him credit, puts him on the starting lineup tonight for the New York Rangers in his hometown, and McElrath going back for it.
Oh, real classy move here by Vigneault. Just, he knows how important this is to McElrath. A special night for the young man.
Cross for Victor Stalberg, looking for that far side, misses the target. Stafford. And he'll find Jacob Trouba, who joins the attack. Trouba takes it behind the Ranger net, throws it out front. And this will ricochet out at center.
Inspired performance. Winnipeg has changed lines. Jacob Trouba.
And Wheeler back for the Jets. Gets to center, pumps it in. And Lundqvist, who had to come into the game last night after a Marco Scandella slap shot, caught Antti Rantanen off the helmet. And Ranta left the game, and Lundqvist had to come in and finish up the game. Cross-ice pass, that was blocked by Enstrom. And Ladd plays give and go with Wheeler. Lundqvist makes the glove save on the long shot in. And the Rangers control Mark Stahl's pass, intercepted by Ehlers. For Burmistrov, back for Ehlers. Ehlers to the front of the net with Thorburn. And Ehlers got tied up in that high slot. Bufflin the blast and the save made. Nikolai Ehlers' first NHL goal came against the New York Rangers. And a good opportunity there, but never could get a good clean shot away. Stolen, and Burmistrov back in, and then Derek Stepan back in the Ranger lineup after missing 6. And Stepan now with a bump on Ehlers. Bufflin to the rips it to the short side wide. And Trouba will track this down at center.
Well, this is a good start here for the Winnipeg Jets. Put the pressure on early.
Ehlers for Trouba. And Joel Armia makes his Winnipeg Jets debut. Second NHL game for Armia. And he has the puck in for Andrew Copp, and he was looking for that return pass to either Haluschik or Armia. Neither one could get a stick on it. Back for Armia. Takes a bit of a bump, sends it in. Haluschik first in on the puck. Matt Haluschik in a battle with Boyle. Puck comes loose and snapped off the boards and out the center where Mark Stewart will take the loose puck, puts it off the boards, trying to get that for Andrew Copp. Dominic Moore breaks it up and sends it back in. Copp plays it back into his own zone and grabbed and held there by Connor Hellebuyck. Keys to the game brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of the NHL.
Well, of course, playing in Minnesota last night, the Rangers is up to the Jets to come out, get a good start here. They've done a good job early, put pressure on the defense, attack the Rangers early. And for the Rangers, they have speed. They want to make their plays count, coming up the ice, play with that attack mode. When they're successful, that's what the Rangers do best.
Little and Broussard will face off. Broussard with 9 points in his last 9 games for the Rangers. Enstrom for Ladd and through for Little. On for Myers, got away from him. A couple of assists in the game against St. Louis for Tyler Myers. And Enstrom goes back for it for Andrew Ladd, the rink-wide pass. Mark Stahl clears it away from Wheeler. And Stahl, as the Rangers start a change now for Kreider. Lead pass deflected in by Zuccarello, and then he'll head to the bench on the change. Connor Hellebuyck plays that away. Step on behind the net. Plays this back to the left point. Emerson Edom with the shot deflected. Delayed call on a high stick, but the Jets touch it. Play goes on, and now Jesper Fast gets tied up there by Enstrom. Cleared to the line, but not out. Kept in by McElrath. Myers after it in the corner, and it's up for Stafford. And out at center where Yandel will take it. Yandel for McElrath and back into the Jet zone. Jacob Trouba finds Stafford. This line was good for the Jets against St. Louis. Stafford got a goal. Sends it in after it goes Perreault. Back for Stafford. Circles. Being watched there by J.T. Miller. Throws it to the net. Good play by Stafford. And Lundqvist picked that up late, but did make the save.
Yeah, he almost had Stafford leading the wrong way, but Joel Armia, their first shift on the ice, created a good chance just off quick neutral zone transition. Armia gets the pass. He's going to give it back to Copp, and then Copp just putting it to the front of that, looking for the redirect. He had Haluschik coming in the back door, Armia down the center of the ice. So that first shift out of the way here for Armia is he has the Winnipeg Jets jersey on for the first time.
Did not register a shot on goal in his first NHL game in just under 15 minutes of ice time. Ben Sherratt. As the Jets start back with Stafford, he'll send this in. McElrath after it. Scheifele curls away from him. Stewart was coming in from the line. Scheifele couldn't get it to him, and back for Yandel. Yandel across the line. Yandel dishes it off, and a quick shot by Stallberg, and a good save there by Connor Hellebuyck.
Well, real good save. Keith Yandel, so dangerous, came over from Arizona last season. One of those offensive D-men, just jumps up in the rush quickly and becomes an odd man rush in the zone and just off to the side. Quick shot. And a good job by Hellebuyck tracking that. Kind of caught it under the arm. Had to squeeze a little bit to get traction on it, but quickly covers it up.
So 4 minutes and 48 seconds in. That is Connor Hellebuyck's first save of the hockey game. Little and Broussard again to face off. They may see plenty of each other. Nash and Zuccarello, Broussard's line mates, and the job for Brian Little, Andrew Ladd, and Blake Wheeler might be to keep an eye on that trio. Brian Little scores! Do it defensively and then do it offensively as Brian Little has his 11th of the year. The Jets get the game's opening goal.
Talked about getting in on the forecheck, create those turnovers, and Blake Wheeler does a good job. He just sends it around. The Jets are hard on it. Andrew Ladd gets pushed back below. Great read by Wheeler, cuts it off, and Brian Little left all alone. Great patience. He just outweighs Lundqvist in front of the net. Lundqvist down, and Brian Little moves to the right, has the whole net. He puts it in as the Winnipeg Jets able to open it up. Brian Little only had 1 goal through his last 12. There's a big one for his team.
This is his 588th NHL game as he closes in on what was Ilya Kovalchuk's record, but is now Chris Thorburns' record for franchise games played. So Brian Little has the Jets in front 1-0. Blake Wheeler picking up an assist on the goal. Rangers corral it with Fost. He'll send this down where Kreider will give chase. Kreider into the corner. Byfuglien takes it away from him. Kreider stays on Byfuglien. Byfuglien snaps it around for Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers getting pressured from the line. Gets some help from Trouba. And it's shoveled back into the Ranger zone. Emerson Edom, former Anaheim Duck, sends this in. Got bumped there by Stewart. And here comes Ben Sherratt. Sherratt gets to the red line. It does end up deep into the Ranger zone. Andrew Copp goes in after it. J.T. Miller takes it from the sideboards and plays it out to center. Edom sends it in. Joel Armia stripped to the puck. Sharp angle chance. And Connor Hellebuyck had that left skate up against the post. Pressure now by the Rangers. Hayes for J.T. Miller. Miller plays it back to the line. Yandel's cross-ice pass, and Hellebuyck makes the save off the McElrath blast, and he can fire it. Sherratt back through center. Sherratt off the back glass. Kopp is after it. McElrath ties him up. And Yandel sends it out ahead for Edom, and Edom plays it rink wide looking for Dominic Moore. That failed to materialize, and Stafford is on the loose puck. Sherratt for Scheifele, chipped it off the boards, kept in by Tanner Glass. Glass goes after it, watched by Trouba, and a sharp angle shot from Tanner Glass, grabbed and held by Connor Hellebuyck. So Brian Little's 11th of the year has the Jets up 1-0.
Well, Brian Little with his 11th has the Winnipeg Jets up 1-0. And a great job. It just started in their own end. Off the draw, you win a face-off. Great play by Enstrom on the breakout. They come out with speed. No play. Hard around. Get in on the forecheck. Ladd does a great job taking away the wall. Good read by Wheeler, taking low, and then Little just finds that open space. So it started with a win in their own zone all the way down. And they have 1-0 as right now the crowd acknowledging Chris Thorburn.
A standing O for Chris Thorburn.
Well, and there's smiles right throughout the bench. Not only him, probably. And you mentioned, Dennis, a popular teammate here with the Jets.
And Thorburn, of course, 5 goals on the year. It was the Ladd Little Wheeler line that opened the scoring in this game. 12th time this year the Winnipeg Jets have scored the game's opening goal. 2nd time that Brian Little has been the guy that has accomplished that. As we look at Chris Thorburn, game 595 with this franchise. Byfuglien pressured there by Dominic Moore. Gets it for Trouba. Glass goes after Trouba. Chipped out at center. Perreault is after it. And this bounces up into the New York Ranger bench.
Well, Perreault does a good job just coming across from that left side. They don't have a play, just chip it up the boards with speed. And this is when the Jets, you look at when they slump or when they play well. When they play well, they're moving their feet. And that's a good example, just that kind of push to base play up the wall as he almost gets first to that puck.
23 assists on the year for Matthew Perreault. That ties his assist total of last year and is 2 shy of his all-time career high for assists. Brian Little around the boards. Enstrom leaves it for Wheeler. Wheeler, side door, score! No! They will review this. Brian Little is positive that went in. The referee waved it off, and now play whistle down, and they will take a look at it. Boy, there was not much doubt on Brian Little.
I think this is in, Dennis. The look on Brian Little's face, I'm positive this hit the back high post. And what a play by Wheeler at the point. Yeah, that's in for sure. As a great redirect by Brian Little. Yeah, and hits the camera.
So the Winnipeg Jets on back-to-back goals by Brian Little have a 2-0 lead.
Well, that puck comes out of the net very quickly. It was the ref who waved it off, but what a play on the point. Little exchange here by Wheeler and Enstrom, and Zuccarello follows Enstrom, and Brian Little again gets lost, left all alone, and a great heads-up play by Blake Wheeler. Perfect redirect up top. And just like that, Jets are up 2-0.
Puck is in the net.
You wonder if referees watch highlights, because last night in the Vancouver-Philadelphia game, there was one that they signaled goal that went off the crossbar. You wonder sometimes if the referees don't see that and say, well, I might be a little cautious on this one.
Well, we had the goal light go on last game against St. Louis with Wheeler. He stayed on the puck, gave it to Thorburn, and it's a good thing they left it on because Thorburn scored.
So 2:35 between the goals, and Brian Little now ties Mark Scheifele for the team goal-scoring lead. Penalty coming up to the New York Rangers, and the Winnipeg Jets will get the first power play of the hockey game.
Oh, the Jets do a good job right now just building.
And a hooking call against the Rangers, Keith Yandle. So Rangers already in a hole, down 2-0 and down a man early in this game.
Yeah,
So Brian Little with a couple of goals in this game, and he is out to take this face-off to start the power play. So you'd have to think this line, Shane, going into the power play, riding a little bit of confidence here.
Well, they should be. They've had a couple of shifts here and a couple of goals, and these are the guys you want to lead the way. This is the leaders of the team offensively. They have been for the past years. Yes, the Scheifele lines come on, but Brian Little, Ladd, and Wheeler, three guys that really lead the charge here for the Winnipeg Jets.
Dominic Moore and Brian Little a face-off. Wheeler pulls it back for Byfuglien. Down for Matthew Perreault. Perreault getting pressured there by McDonough. Jams it down low for Ladd. Ladd cross ice to Wheeler. Wheeler doesn't shoot it. Byfuglien, he will. Deflected by Little, and it went off the goalpost and out. Wow, get the puck to Brian Little.
Well, he's feeling, he mentioned confidence, a couple quick goals, and yeah, he's the guy with the hot hands.
Wheeler and Ladd, by the way, the assists on the second goal. Here comes Wheeler. Into the slot for Ladd. Ladd trying to go cross ice. It got deflected away. Byfuglien for Perreault. Perreault doesn't shoot it. Matthew Perreault got double team. Gets it to Little. Little sends it on for Wheeler. Watched by Derek Stepan. Back for Brian Little. Mark Stahl picks up the chase. Perreault. Watched by Nash. Perreault to the short side, blocked. Wheeler slips it through for Ladd. Down the Little. Backdoor. Perreault. Nope, no passing lane. Byfuglien. Down to Perreault. Perreault watched there by Nash. Looking to create some space. Down for Ladd. Off a skate to Wheeler. Tees it up. And Henrik Lundqvist to save off Wheeler and hangs on.
Well, a much better looking power play here for the Jets. A little extra practice has helped the puck movement. So much quicker, changing sides, and a good chance early. The shot by Byfuglien and Brian Little. A little redirect off the outside of the post. And that sets up everything. Establish that point shot by Dustin Byfuglien. Little redirect that goes off the ice, off the post. But now that shot allows them to create those other plays.
Tyler Myers will hold this in. For Nikolai Ehlers, Scheifele, they play give and go. Trouba creeping in from the point. Ehlers, Myers, Trouba, and a left pad save and the rebound there for a split second before Ryan McDonough cleared it away. Stolen by Stafford. Scheifele trying to center it, comes off a skate, back for Stafford. Finds Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers back for Stafford. Trouba in from the line again. Stafford trying to walk it out front. Stafford for Trouba. Backdoor. And Lundqvist the save on the backhand try. And Tyler Myers, good recovery to get back as Yandle came out of the box.
Heads-up play by Myers just in time. He took away the pass lane.
3 shots on that power play for the Winnipeg Jets. Shane, you mentioned yesterday's practice, and there's practices and there's practices. There was some intensity yesterday in that practice.
Oh, there should be. They know their power play. Their special teams in general have struggled, and they want to get better. If you want to be better as a team, you want to win games. They knew that needed to be one of the focuses in their overall game, and they've done a much better job. Another great job. The second unit comes out, moving the puck around. This is at the end of the dribble in front. They couldn't find it. Yandel comes out of the box. Heads up play by Myers. Goes right to the middle lane. Yandel doesn't allow that pass, able to break it up as Stallberg looked for him.
Boy, that Trouba back pass gets through to Nikolai Ehlers. He's got the open cage. McElrath with Thorburn in pursuit. And McElrath from the Winnipeg Warriors to the Moose Jaw Warriors into the Ranger organization. Byfuglien trying to play this back in behind the net. Enstrom wasn't sure where it was, and they say it went up and into the netting. So Brian Little with his 11th, and then Brian Little there with his 12th. 2-0 Jets. Jets on TSN, brought to you by the bold new 2016 Toyota Camry. One bold choice leads to another.
Well, Brian Little's done it here for the Winnipeg Jets. Open up, great feed from Wheeler off a good forecheck by that line. 1-0, and then Blake Wheeler again finds Brian Little all alone off to the left of Lundqvist. Great redirect to the top of the net, and the Winnipeg Jets have a 2-0 lead on the Rangers.
So Brian Little, 2 goals against the Rangers at MSG as the Jets won their 4-1 in Game 4 of the regular season, and 2 goals against the Rangers in this game tonight. So the Rangers have seen plenty of Brian Little. Dan Boyle going after it. Stewart stands him up. Burmistrov trying to clear the zone. Kent. Thorburn there as well, and it ends up back on the stick of Ben Sherratt. Off the glass out at center. Summers for the Rangers, recalled from the American Hockey League earlier today. Taken now by Stewart on for Sherratt. Henrik Lundqvist will snap this off the boards. Blocked there by Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers finds Burmistrov, and he got squared away. And the low shot went wide. Back at the line. Stewart, the shot. That changed directions. Armia in after. Armia knocked his man off the puck and grabbed off by Chris Summers. J.T. Miller slides it through, and the Rangers going after it. Emerson Edom trying to center. That got blocked. Plays it behind the net for Derek Stepan. Back in the lineup after missing 6 with a rib injury. And he plays this back, no one there. And Keith Yandel will go back for it. For Stepan with Kreider. Kreider, and this is a delayed offside against the Rangers. Kreider with only 5 goals on the season after 21 last year. Byfuglien trying to clear that in off the stick of Kreider and out of play.
Well, I mentioned Nikolai Ehlers' first goal was against the New York Rangers. Only 1 in his last 22 games. Does a great job here taking away the wall. Then a great feed to Burmistrov trying to get the shot off in front. And a look back at that first NHL goal comes on the power play by Ehlers as Tyler Myers just moves the puck. Ehlers walked in and absolutely ripped it, barring in on that top corner.
At center ice, Trouba in a battle there with McDonough. Mark Stahl looking for Tanner Glass, picked off by Stafford. Perreault off his knees doing some stick handling. Stafford jumps on the loose puck. Stafford to the short side, blocked by Stahl. Another shot by Stafford, kicked away by Lundqvist. Trouba throws it to the front of the net, and Mark Stahl got in front of that. Perreault is on the loose puck, finds Stafford in the slot, got away from him. Stafford plays it for Scheifele. Stafford jumps down low to help out. McDonough, Scheifele all over him. Dominic Moore back to McDonough. Plays it ahead for Victor Stallberg, but intercepted by Trouba. And a bouncing puck will bounce out to center. Perreault waits for Scheifele to get back on side, and then had it knocked off his stick by Victor Stallberg.
Well, a couple real good plays. One by Byfuglien on the pinch to keep it in, and then Trouba holding the line. That's a real good gap, able to stay up on the play.
offside, jammed out at center ice. Wheeler couldn't get anywhere. Nash with the long shot off a skate wide. Zuccarello tied up there by Brian Little. On the puck up front is Nash. Hellebuyck is down, makes the save, and Wheeler's on the loose puck. On for Ladd, leaves for Little. Little pulls up, looks to the front of the net, and had it get away from him, and the Rangers turn it back up with J.T. Miller. Miller in on Myers. Myers with that long stick. Brassard chases this down. Brassard trying to get that through a whole bunch of traffic. No one is sure where it went, and it deflects up and out of play.
Well, the Rangers with a chance. Rick Nash taking it to the net, but Hellebuyck able to come up with a save. Hasn't been very busy in this first period. Then off a turnover, the Winnipeg Jets do a good job. This is a look in zone here. Rangers just cycling it around. Nash takes it to the front of that, and Hellebuyck does a good job. A lot of traffic in front, able to make it before the Jets were able to break it out.
Connor Hellebuyck, the first ever winner of the Mike Richter Award. Of course, Richter, longtime netminder for the Rangers. Scramble at the side, down is Hellebuyck and makes the save in tight from Kevin Hayes. Thorburn tried to clear. J.T. Miller holds it in. Miller at the line. Yandel back. Shot right on. Loose puck. Score! It somehow makes its way into the Jets' net. And the Rangers are on the board.
Well, just like that, some traffic in front. First, it was Kevin Hayes. A big body in front at 6'5". Had a chance. But the Rangers just continue to move it around. Hayes with the shot. And it just goes by as Miller gets a stick down on the ice. Hellebuyck makes the save. And J.T. Miller gets that loose puck as it squeaks through Hellebuyck and shovels it over the goal line. And the New York Rangers right back in this game, cutting the lead in half.
Almost like Hellebuyck helped that puck with his left skate get across the goal line.
Well, it kind of snuck under his arm. One of those ones he thought he had, but found a way through. But yeah, Miller's 6th of the year.
That's a big goal for the Rangers. Gets them on the board here at the MTS Center. Rangers back in looking for more. Foss behind the net. Cleared up the board. Stafford with Scheifele. The battle there. Puck is still loose. Foss trying to clear it, and Trouba has it. And he gets spilled. Kreider, sharp angle. And that's off the side of the net. And taken now by Stafford. Stafford has trouble clearing it. Kreider to the short side. McDonough's in from the line. McDonough watched by Trouba. Plays it down low for Jesper Fast. He couldn't handle it, and Matthew Perreault is on it. Plays it back behind his own goal, Jacob Trouba. First Stafford tried to get it through to Scheifele, blocked by Mark Stahl. Byfuglien now plays it for Stafford. And in comes Tanner Glass to get a piece of Stafford. And McDonough at his own line. His pass blocked by Byfuglien. And Matthew Perreault slams it into the Rangers' zone. Played around by Lundqvist, kept in by Joel Armia. In from the left point is Mark Stewart. Stallberg trying to clear past Stewart. Could not as Halischuk chips it back down low. After it, Armia. Halischuk jumps on the loose puck for Kopp. He's all tied up in behind the net with Mark Stahl and the referee. Taken now by Dominic Moore. Stallberg's pass intercepted, and a quick shot by Kopp. And with Halischuk in front, good save by Henrik Lundqvist.
Also a good shift here by Kopp, Armia, and Halischuk after the Jets spent some time in their own zone. A little press from the Rangers. They will create an opportunity.
Boyle at center. Slams this back into the Jet zone. Joel Armia, Ben Sherratt, and Armia comes up with it. To center, sends it in, heads to the bench on the change. Little goes in after it. Wheeler also there for the Jets, cleared to the line, and it does make its way out. Enstrom will play this back into his own zone where Myers goes after it. Nash coming in on him. And Myers, nice little pass for Little, but Zuccarello knocked it away from Brian Little. Enstrom will try it up the other side. For Ladd, for Little, on for Wheeler. To the Ranger line, no further. Enstrom has the loose puck. Ladd heads for the front of the net. Enstrom tried to flip it through, and it got blocked. McDonough leaves for Zuccarello. Brian Little with 2 for the Jets. J.T. Miller with the goal for the New York Rangers from Hayes and Yandel. Stolen now by Trouba. Slides it to the short side. Ehlers couldn't get it. And back come the New York Rangers. Across with Emerson Edom. Edom pulls up, tried to get back to the short side. It got blocked. And the loose puck taken by Burmistrov. For Thorburn at center. Thorburn, Ehlers, Burmistrov dances his way in, and then curled into the corner, drops it back to the line. Rink wide, almost picked off by J.T. Miller, and this ends up in the Ranger bench. 2-1 Jets here in the first.
Well, coming in tonight, Joel Armia, his first game as a Winnipeg Jet, looking for him to use that size, not running over guys, but being first on puck, creating things, does a good job on the forecheck. He's on it, creates the turnover. This is what helped create the good chance for the Jets. Halichuk and Cobb down low, comes up the wall. Armia does a good job sticking the right lane. That created another turnover, shot to the net, good position, and then in his own end, winning the battles along the wall, being strong on the puck, being able to break it out. Those little details of the game that the coaches will be looking for.
He's got the long stick.
Yeah, he does. He's 6'3", though a little more reason than guys like Enstrom at 5'10" and Zuccarello at 5'7".
Back for Byfuglien, scores! Face-off win by Mark Scheifele. And Dustin Byfuglien rattles this one in. And the Jets have a 3-1 lead.
Well, Byfuglien picks up his 9th of the year. They've got a goal off a face-off win in their own end where they came down. Now this is right in the offensive zone. Scheifele right back. And I don't even think Lundqvist sees this as Byfuglien absolutely tees it up. Far in. What a rocket off that post. And the Jets regain their 2-goal lead.
Byfuglien's 9th of the year. Trouba back into his own zone. This will be an icing call against the New York Rangers.
Such a dangerous shot. He gets it away in a hurry, and you can see Lundqvist, his reaction was late. He was trying to see through the people set up with the hash mark right in front of him, and before he knew it, it was off the post and in. Just a perfect shot by Dustin Byfuglien past the blocker of Lundqvist.
So 9 points in 7 games now for Mark Scheifele, as he picks up an assist on the goal by Byfuglien. Another shot, glove save made by Lundqvist. And he juggled it for a split second, but does hang on to it.
Well, importance of faceoffs, winning them clean. And this time it's Brian Little right back to the point. Good job by Myers, just takes the space, tries to find some room up top on the glove side. Lundqvist gets enough of it as he scrambles to cover it up.
That win by Brian Little was off Dominic Moore, who runs at 56.7% in the face-off department. Broussard does win this one for the Rangers. Mark Stahl. His pass up the middle ends up back in the Jet zone where Tyler Myers will go back for it. Jets 8-4-2 against Eastern Conference opponents. Enstrom, lead pass for Andrew Ladd. Ladd for Wheeler. Back for Ladd as it bounces around. Ladd to the front of the net. Little being watched closely by Mark Stahl. Nash tripped up at center by Andrew Ladd, and the Rangers will go to the power play. As Ladd goes after, and he will touch this at center, and the Rangers will get their first power play opportunity of the night.
Well, it's going to be a tripping. The stick into the feet of Rick Nash.
Just 16, 2 minutes for
Nash carrying the puck up. Andrew Ladd just comes across. Stick in between the legs of Nash. Enough to cross him up. Down he goes. And first power play of the game for the New York Rangers. And this is the area. The power plays look much better for the Winnipeg Jet. Now the flip side, their penalty kill needs to be much better.
Connor Hellebuyck saying the other day one of the things he is still learning about the NHL game is how to pick pucks up through screens and handle the traffic. Clear the ice. Thorburn and Burmistrov on the penalty kill up front. Stewart and Trouba on the back end for the Winnipeg Jets. As Paul Maurice says he still has confidence in the penalty killers that he has used since he has been here. And that's going to be offside as JT Miller had to lift that back foot.
Well, that's an area the Jets wanted to be better. Don't allow that easy entry as Miller's bringing it up. Jets hold the blue line, force that play. They don't dump it early enough. Causes a little confusion at the blue line, and it forces the Rangers to go offside.
Stafford and Wheeler now up front as Stewart and Trouba make their way to the bench. Byfuglien and Myers now out on the penalty kill.
Well, Stafford and Wheeler usually get the draws in the neutral zone. Neither of them a natural centerman, so Paul Maurice will use them for those face-off situations.
Stafford does win that one, and the Jets clear it down the ice. We're into the final minute of period number 1. Stepan for Hayes. Hayes had to get away from him. Cleared out at center. Redirect there. Wheeler gets it onto the stick of Drew Stafford. Stafford takes a look. Has a couple players with him. In front of the net for Halischuk, and he went high short side. And that missed the net as Halischuk, after getting recalled from the Manitoba Moose. But Halischuk has done NHL penalty killing for the Jets before, so it was expected he might get some time.
Well, he would. He was kind of the guy that was going to fall into use once one of the penalty killers would be in the box, and that being Andrew Ladd.
Derek Brassard. His cross-ice pass for Nash. Nash had this get away from him at center. Ryan McDonough plays big-time minutes for the Rangers. For Boyle. He's chased all the way back in behind his own net by Brian Little, and that will bring the period to an end.
Well, good first 20 here for the Jets, able to open up the scoring. Brian Little with a couple goals, but they look good quickness in their game and looking to continue and build on it in the second period.
Urgency is what Paul Maurice wanted from his team, and we saw some of that in that opening period. Brian Little with his 11th of the year. 2 minutes and 31 seconds later, Brian Little with his 12th of the year. JT Miller in tight gets the Rangers on the board before this blast from Byfuglien makes it 3-1 Jets after 1. 22nd career multi-goal game for Brian Little. He does have a couple of hat tricks in his NHL career. 2 goals in that opening period. His 11th from Wheeler, his 12th from Wheeler and Ladd. JT Miller responds for the Rangers, and then Dustin Byfuglien off the face-off from Scheifele. There's your shots, and the Jets a 64% success rate in that opening period as Byfuglien the beneficiary of Scheifele's face-off win.
Well, that was a big goal for Winnipeg after New York was able to fight back, get one, cut it to a 2-1 lead. Byfuglien with the blast from the point, and now the Jets just 30 seconds left to that penalty to Andrew Ladd to kill off here before Paul Maurice and his club are back to 5-on-5.
Alain Vigneault, who not that long ago, 1,000th game as a coach in the National Hockey League. It got downplayed a little bit, Shane, because it was December 11th in Edmonton, the same night that the Oilers honored Glenn Sather.
Yeah, it was focus was elsewhere that evening, but it turned into a good old 80s style game with all the goals.
Yeah, it did. Ryan McDonough on the Ranger power play. Nash had this get away from him. Chris Thorburn is on the loose puck. Thorburn spins to the forehand, and he'll send the Rangers back. Lundqvist has to clear this away from Burmistrov. Andrew Ladd up on his feet. The gate opens, and Andrew Ladd on the ice. One shot on that power play for the New York Rangers. Jacob Trouba, who was a busy man in that opening period, led the Winnipeg Jets in ice time at over 9 minutes on 13 shifts. Back for McDonough. He's chased all the way back. On the loose puck is Blake Wheeler. Couple of assists for him in that opening period for Myers for Brian Little. Again, he was all alone, and he had the puck get away from him. Andrew Ladd, loose puck in front as he tried to get that for Blake Wheeler. Alain Vigneault's going to get a picture of Brian Little and go to his defense corps and say, guys, this is what he looks like. He wears number 18. He's got a couple goals in this game. Maybe try and keep a little closer watch on him.
Well, it was remarkable how many times he's been able to get wide open. Both the goals, he was left all alone. And again, as Enstrom tried to find him.
Cleared in, Lundqvist. Plays it up the glass. Kreider waits for it. In pursuit is Perreault. Kreider tried to get it deep, could not. Scheifele looking for Stafford. And Victor Stalberg breaks that one up and gets it back for McDonough. And he'll play back for McElrath. Snaps it off the boards. Sherratt stepped up on Stalberg. Good hustle on the far side by Tanner Glass to get in there along with Mark Stewart. A puck battle ensues. Scheifele to help out and kept in by McElrath. Scheifele pressures him. Perreault tried to clear it. Cleared in for Yandel. Rolling puck. Yandel goes cross ice and no one could get a stick on it. Sharp angle chance from the far side. Ends up on Yandel's stick. Off of Stewart and just misses the net. Back for Perreault. And he'll put this to the short side. Scheifele chips the rebound wide. Nikolai Ehlers tees it up. Rolling puck. That's blocked. Unable to handle it was Stalberg. Thorburn for Ehlers. Burmistrov. Rebound. Burmistrov. And Lundqvist diving back, and the backhander went wide. But a great save by Lundqvist off Burmistrov.
Well, two great chances for Burmistrov. May have even had a better one off the rebound.
Ehlers sends it ahead for Thorburn. Lundqvist plays it up the boards. Alexander Burmistrov back for Ehlers. Ehlers got hooked in a penalty coming up to the Rangers. One-timer, Trouba. Lundqvist the save. Wasn't sure where the rebound went. And now touched in the corner by Kevin Hayes. And a hooking call to the Rangers.
Well, a great shift by this line is... Looks like Hayes is going to head to the penalty box for the New York Rangers, and the Winnipeg Jets get their second power play. But Burmistrov with two great chances, just some hard work in the corner by Chris Thorburn. Ehlers comes in, finds Burmistrov all alone, saved by Lundqvist in the backhand, just a little high over to the top corner. And then Nikolai Ehlers gets the hook from Hayes, and the Jets get their second power play.
Jets 0 for 1. They had 3 shots on their first power play.
Well, the Rangers' penalty kill has been good this year for them. They came into the game at 82.6%. It has struggled on the road, and they gave up 2 power play goals last night to Minnesota.
Lane Vigneault looks on. Only 1 win in the last 5 for the Rangers. 3 wins in the last 12. Byfuglien lets the shot go. That just went wide. Wheeler. Back for Brian Little. For Byfuglien. For Matthew Perreault. Rangers very aggressive on the PK. Byfuglien. Perreault. Puts it back. Little tees it up. Lundqvist the save. And Lundqvist will hang on.
Well, that opened up the lane. That early shots by Dustin Byfuglien, and now you can see the Rangers kind of favoring a little bit, moving out a little higher. That opened up that high seam lane, and the Jets do a good job just moving this puck side to side, bring it around the top. It goes all the way. They want it on Perreault's stick. You can see the favor as Foss is out. That opens up the lane eventually as it comes back to Brian Little, who gets the shot. Great play by Perreault.
Byfuglien holds it in for Brian Little. Down for Wheeler, back for Little. Trying to work it away from Derek Stepan. In for Perreault! And that got blocked by Ryan McDonough. And then McDonough chops it up, and Perreault got knocked down. And another penalty coming to the New York Rangers.
It's going to be an interference on Rick Nash. He takes out Matthew Perreault.
Penalty 61, minor penalty for
Boy, the Winnipeg Jets power play looking much better. Talked about confidence, the way they're moving the puck. And here's the play by Nash as he interferes with Perreault, who goes after the puck. McDonough chops at it. And a 5-on-3 for Winnipeg, a lengthy 5-on-3 for the Winnipeg Jets.
Third 5-on-3 of the season for Paul Maurice's team. They are 0 for 2 in that category. They'll try and change that. 110 left in the first penalty. Byfuglien's going to hustle across and hold it in. Nice little delay by Byfuglien, finds Perreault. Perreault walks it to the short side. Lundqvist makes the save and hangs on.
Well, Paul Maurice yesterday hammering out down points, get the puck to the net, and that's what Perreault does. Takes it, gets some space off this play. Good job off the draw. Everybody gets in, 4 guys. Byfuglien able to come and keep it in back to Perreault. And you can see the Rangers kind of taking away those backdoor options. Perreault just takes it to the net.
Wheeler, Byfuglien, Perreault, Byfuglien. Little, back for Wheeler. Jesper Fast being watched. We're watching Little. Lad's shot didn't get through. They'll set it up again. Cross ice for Wheeler. Walks it in. That shot got blocked. Rangers try and clear, and they will. Byfuglien hustles back. Rangers trying to get a change in. Wheeler is stopped at the line. Byfuglien follows up. Puck got away from him, and it's cleared down the ice. Hellebuyck keeping an eye on Derek Stepan. Perreault leads the Jets in assists. Takes it wide around Mark Stahl. Perreault sends it through to Brian Little. For Byfuglien. For Wheeler, fakes the shot back to Byfuglien. Quick shot, save made. Lundqvist back in for Wheeler. Down low to Little, and he ripped the shot wide. Out of the penalty box is Kevin Hayes. It's a one-man advantage for the Jets. Little steals for Perreault. Tight turns trying to get away from Hayes. Perreault got tied up there, still has the puck though. In front for Wheeler, got away, Little the shot, and Derek Stepan blocked that.
Well, great job by Perreault just being strong on that puck, eventually able to walk it out of the corner. But both Wheeler and Little just couldn't get the handle on it to get a shot through on Lundqvist.
2 shots on the 5-on-3 for the Winnipeg Jets. Byfuglien trying to throw that to the front of the net. Scheifele was there. The puck never got through. Rangers have done a good job of blocking passes and shots. Myers chased all the way back into his own zone. Back for Trouba. Sends it in. McElrath trying to clear. Blocked at the line. Scheifele to Stafford. And Henrik Lundqvist makes the save. And he will hang on. It remains 3-1 Jets thanks to Lundqvist. Safeway's featured participating product for tonight's game is Folgers Coffee.
Well, Matthew Perreault trying to create something. Rangers do a good job killing off both penalties, but Perreault finds Wheeler, sends it down to Brian Little, and off the roll play has Lundqvist moving to his right. There's room up top, but he fires it high over the net. After that, a battle out of the corner. Perreault goes through Wheeler's leg to Little, but Rangers able to get a stick on that. Doesn't get through to the net. A couple plays from Perreault, and they can't find the back of the net. Is a crucial penalty kill by the New York Rangers.
So just as Mark Scheifele now has company up top, the team goal-scoring lead with Brian Little 12 apiece. Matthew Perreault has company on the assist lead as the 2 assists by Blake Wheeler has him tied with Matthew Perreault in assists with 21 each. Scheifele tries to work that out of the corner, looking for Stafford. Derek Brassard back for it. Stafford stays up with him. Scheifele picks up the chase. Myers is in from the line. Nash trying to get it past Myers, and it ricochets to the far side where Matt Zuccarello goes after it, and Zuccarello will bank it off the boards. Enstrom knocked it down at the line. Enstrom tied up there with Brassard, and out at center for Armia. Zuccarello knocked the stick out of the hands of Mark Scheifele. Enstrom is without a stick as well, so Enstrom kicks this out at center. Armia got knocked down. Here comes Yandel for McElrath, and Hellebuyck to save. Cleared, and Stafford will get this out of harm's way and back inside the Ranger line. McElrath for Yandel. Hits the line. Finds Kreider. Kreider's pass right onto the stick of Byfuglien. Byfuglien for Myers, but Myers got pressured on the far side by Emerson Edom. And now Byfuglien will try it again, and Byfuglien will float this down where Thorburn goes after it. Chopped away by Ryan McDonough. And Yandel through the middle for Derek Stepan. Drops for Emerson Edom. His pass ricochets onto the stick of Nikolai Ehlers. Here comes Ehlers. Has Thorburn with him. Ehlers into the slot. And a big save by Henrik Lundqvist off Nikolai Ehlers.
Wow, there's a speed by Nikolai Ehlers. Not many guys can blow past Chris Kreider, and Ehlers does coming up that right wall.
Here comes Ehlers again. Oh, Mark Stahl thought he had him lined up. Ehlers sees him at the last second, dumps it in, but a good shift for Nikolai Ehlers. Stepan sends it in. Hellebuyck had to fight that one off a little. Trouba, Armia, and through for Haluschuk. Matt Haluschuk and Joel Armia in their first games of the season. Joel Armia's first game as a Jet. Trouba's shot got blocked. Sherratt blasted. That got blocked. Loose puck, Armia! And Lundqvist, a big save off of Joel Armia.
Well, a couple of good chances from some young players here. Ehlers first had a chance, and now Joel Armia. But Nikolai Ehlers, that speed, so dangerous. This is where he pulls away from Kreider, keeps his feet moving, and then that little cut to the middle off the fake shot, gets it away. Lundqvist has to come up with a big save, had traffic coming in front, and the glove hand makes the save by Lundqvist after this. Joel Armia coming in, and again, Lundqvist out to challenge, comes up with a save. Some good shifts here by the Jets, using that speed to get in on the puck.
Armia, a first-round draft pick of the Buffalo Sabres in 2011 out of Finland. Sherratt. Around the board, Stewart goes in after it. Lundqvist was not supposed to play in Minnesota last night. Antti Raanta started the game. A Marco Scandella slap shot went off his mask. He was shaken up. Here comes Perreault. Oh, what a save by Henrik Lundqvist off Matthew Perreault.
And it all started just with a delayed play in the neutral zone. Stafford, don't dump it in right away, and then the communication. That's about having that symmetry with your line. Knows Perreault's coming late with speed. And Stafford does a good job. Intercepts the puck, doesn't throw it ahead there. Head up play over to Perreault. Good little curl and drag, and then uses Summers as a screen. And Lundqvist, this is just a great save by him. A reaction save late, getting the glove on it off a good shot by Matthew Perreault.
Lundqvist was absolutely brilliant at the start of this season for the New York Rangers. Here comes Zuccarello with Kreider, and Connor Hellebuyck makes the save off of Zuccarello, the goal-scoring leader for the New York Rangers. Floated through the middle. Ladd goes in after it along with Dan Boyle. Boyle for Stahl for Kreider. Little closes in on him quickly. 2 in the game for Little. Bufflin has the other Jets goal. Boyle dropped it back. Zuccarello throws it to the front of the net. Slap shot by Kreider. That ricochets all the way back out to center. McDonough for Kreider. And Hellebuyck will stop it behind his own net. Toby Enstrom, plus 11 on the season, coming into this game tonight to lead the Jets in that category. Myers on for Thorburn, and in it goes. Thorburn, the penalty minutes franchise leader and the games played franchise leader. Trouba for Thorburn, went to tip it in, does. And Lundqvist will leave it for Ryan McDonough. Grabbed off by Nash. He'll send it in. Burmistrov. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it. McElrath for Yandel. And back for McElrath. And back for Yandel. And he'll slam it in. Hellebuyck leaves for Trouba. 9 to go. Second period. Lead pass. Haluschuk. Armia off the backside. And staying with him was Chris Summers as Haluschuk put it in the perfect spot, so there was a rebound. Here comes Summers in on Hellebuyck. And Connor Hellebuyck will hang on to it. Jets have had 24 shots at the Ranger net. There's the save by Lundqvist, and look at the reaction from Magnus Hellberg. Jets pass holders, watch for the Jets Reward bonus code during tonight's game. Enter the code by logging into Jets Rewards and receive 50 bonus points redeemable for unique Winnipeg Jets benefits and experiences. Jets Rewards, reward your passion.
Well, Henrik Lundqvist has been busy. He's come up with some big saves. Jets had that 5-on-3 opportunity. Perreault's had his chances, but Lundqvist has been sharp in this second period.
15 wins on the year for Lundqvist. The lockout year, the shortened year, the only year where he is under 30 wins on a season. Yandel trying to throw that to the front of the net. Good down low play, and here comes Mark Scheifele. From behind his own goal line for Perreault. Perreault's pass, and that got tipped away, and Fost sends it ahead. Kevin Hayes with Stafford in pursuit, and Stafford comes up with it. Lead pass, Scheifele's in alone. In on Lundqvist, and Lundqvist another big save. The only reason the Rangers are still in this game is Henrik Lundqvist.
Oh, absolutely. A great save off Scheifele.
Ladd for Little. Little tried to get it to Stafford. Stafford to the short side. And another save by Lundqvist. Tanner Glass sends it in. 26 shots on goal for the Winnipeg Jets. We have just under 8 minutes to go in the second period. Wheeler has to wait for that to come off the dasher board. Sherratt steals at center. Ben Sherratt winds his way in, has some room, and another save for Henrik Lundqvist.
Well, the Jets right now are just much quicker on the puck, and you said it, Dennis. It is Lundqvist right now. The only difference that it's a 3-1 game.
Kreider rink wide for Zuccarello. Watched by Stewart. Penalty coming to the Winnipeg Jets. Chris Summers plays this around the boards, and as Burmistrov touches it, play is whistled down. And is it Chris Thorburn?
16 for the Jets, has 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct.
It's an unsportsmanlike to Andrew Ladd.
Wow.
Well, we talked about Henrik Lundqvist right now being the difference in this hockey game. Brilliant. Great play by Stafford and Enser closing off Hayes. Quick transition. Scheifele all alone, looking to go glove side. And Lundqvist comes up with the save. How big are those saves now as the Rangers go to the power play, still only down 2?
Jets 1 for 1 on the penalty kill.
While Ladd and Stahl were battling in front.
Shot, and Connor Hellebuyck to save and hangs on, and now Mark Stewart getting Rick Nash out from the front of the net. So the exchange in front of the net between Stahl and Ladd.
I think Ladd probably unhappy with the initial cross-check, but not sure what the words were, but they were enough to send him to the penalty box for 2 minutes. Probably something we can't repeat.
Burmistrov and Thorburn. Stewart and Trouba on the penalty kill. Thorburn is up with it, but can't get it past Ryan McDonough. Dan Boyle with Nash in front. Into the slot, and Hellebuyck to save off Brassard. And again, Nash right in the grill of Hellebuyck. And Mark Stewart says, I don't want you being here.
Well, he had his stick in after Hellebuyck made the save, and that's why there is not going to be a penalty to Stewart. Rick Nash is right on top. It's a good play shot. Hellebuyck has a save. There's the late reaction by Stewart. And Stewart just pushing Nash out of the way. That's territory. That's that battle. And that may have been a little bit of a sell job.
Yes. So Mark Stewart and Jacob Trouba head to the bench. Nash 10 goals on the year. 4 have come on the power play. He leads the Rangers in power play goals. Little and Brassard. Brassard pulls it back to McDonough. Cross-side Zuccarello blocked by Halishuk. Halishuk trying to get that bouncing puck to get out of the Jet zone, and succeeds.
Well, good work. They needed to block more shots. Halushchuk does a good job getting in that lane quickly, staying on it and clearing the zone.
So again, Halushchuk out with Little. That normally would be where Ladd would be. Offside called against the Rangers as that puck bounced around at the Jets line. And now we've got Little and Zuccarello. They have each other tied up as Dan Boyle will make his way back to the bench, as will Brian Little.
Well, maybe it's heating up a little bit here. Teams don't see each other much. Haven't seen each other since early in the season.
Game 4 when the Jets beat Alain Vigneault's team. Vigneault's 3rd year as the head coach of the New York Rangers. Yandel finally gets it in across the line. Watched by Wheeler. Throws it for J.T. Miller. Kreider. Hayes. Miller. Dock at the line. Slap shot. Yandel deflected wide. Stewart plays it off the backboards. Clears it away. Kreider. For Stepan. Backdoor to Miller. And he was looking in front for Kreider. And Kreider couldn't get a stick on it. Mark Stewart on the loose puck, sends it around for Jacob Trouba. Trouba off the boards, but it was partially stopped. Yandel on a redirect in front by Kreider. And Connor Hellebuyck with a good save.
Well, Kreider just a little slash play right through the hash marks. And Keith Yandel, a good job getting it through to the net. There's the redirect, and the big left pad of Connor Hellebuyck tracks this one well. And not only that, soft rebound off the pad right in front of it, able to cover it up with the glove.
Of course, not dressed for the Winnipeg Jets, Andre Pavlik. Party post Mapeluso. There's a rebound, scored! Dan Boyle gets the ricochet on the forehand, and a power play goal has the Rangers to within 1.
Well, a little bit of bad luck here for the Winnipeg Jets. We talked about blocking shots. It's just a simple play, but it starts with a face-off win. Thrown to the net. Enstrom blocks it off his skate. It's like a pass. It goes right to Dan Boyle, who's sneaking in, and he's able to one-time this past the blocker of Hellebuyck. And a big goal for the Rangers as they're right back in it. How big has Lundqvist been for his team this period, keeping it close, and now it's a one-goal hockey game.
Shots are 27-18. Favoring the Jets. McIlrath. Back for Stahl, up for Glass, and deflected in. Kopp plays it for Myers. Puck bounces around, chopped wide by Dominic Moore. McIlrath back for Moore. Myers takes it away from him. Cleared up the boards, but kept in by Victor Stalberg. Dominic Moore riding a 3-game point streak for the Rangers, and he breaks that up. Enstrom, nice little tight turn to get away from Victor Stalberg. Gets it for Myers, and Myers will wind it through the middle. Tried to dump it in, it got blocked. Armia trying to dump it in, it didn't get deep. And the Rangers back in with the long floater in on Hellebuyck. And Connor Hellebuyck will hang on to it. The holiday season tradition continues on TSN as Team Canada goes for gold at the 2016 IIHF World Junior Championship. Live coverage from Helsinki, Finland begins Boxing Day, 11:30 a.m. Central, as Team USA takes on Team Canada. Scheifele's been there, Jacob Trouba's been there. We were there in Ufa, and the captain, Andrew Ladd, sees his team up just by 1 now.
Well, they need a big bounce back here as they've controlled much of the play up until that power play goal for New York.
Back at the line for Yandel. Down for Miller, his pass gobbled up by Dustin Byfuglien. Byfuglien was going to pass it to Trouba. Trouba lost his footing and fell. Kevin Hayes keeps it in. Hayes for J.T. Miller. Miller to the goal line, and that got broken up by Scheifele. Stafford, Byfuglien, and out to center ice it goes. Trying to clear it back in was McDonough, didn't get it deep. And Byfuglien goes cross ice for Trouba and back for Dustin Byfuglien. 3-2 in favor of the Jets. Dennis Bayak, Shane Knighty, Sarah Orleski. Our TSN crew here at the MTS Center, wishing you the best of the holidays. Yandel slides this into the Jet zone, and Trouba spins it around for Stafford, chops it on for Little looking for Ladd, it never got through. Snap back in by Zuccarello, and this will be an icing call against the Rangers.
Yeah, I think this is going to be an icing, so he's going to bring it back. Rangers are a little surprised by it. They thought, sure, who cleared it down? This might have been Zuccarello, but he'll come back to the Rangers zone here and allow Paul Maurice to get the guys he wants on the ice.
Rangers started the year 16-3-2. They had a 9-game winning streak and a 13-game point streak. Now you run that back to the last 12 games now, where they have but 3 wins. Now they have had some injuries. Stepanja's back in this game tonight. Girardi is out. Wheeler finds Myers, scores! Third assist of the night for Blake Wheeler, and a big goal by Tyler Myers.
Well, response. And it goes to this line, and Myers makes no mistake this time. A good battle by Little. And they put it back in. Enstrom just leaves it down. Little roll play. Wheeler fights off the check from Zuccarello. Myers, great job pinching down. And what a rip by Myers. The quick snapshot off the bar and down, and the Winnipeg Jets get that 2-goal lead back. They've done a good job here, bouncing back every time the Rangers cut it to 1.
There's been some chiming off those goals.
I think that's the only way to beat Lundqvist.
Yeah. Tyler Myers coming off the game against the Blues, where he had 2 assists, gets his 3rd goal of the year. Out at center, Halishuk, so Blake Wheeler now has the assist lead for the Winnipeg Jets. Brian Little picks up his 3rd point. Shot by Stewart from the line, misses the net. Halishuk on the wraparound try. And down is Lundqvist to hang on to it. And now it's hitting the fan down in front of the Ranger goal.
Well, McElrath and Halishuk arguing here. I'm sure the frustrations for the Rangers are coming through. A great shift again by this comp line. Stewart with a shot, a little bit of rolling puck. Halishuk beats McElrath on the puck for the wraparound. And Lundqvist, that paddle down, comes up with the save, but good hustle by Matt Halishuk behind the net off that Stewart shot from the point.
That was a pretty good battle between the 2 of them.
Well, Lundqvist, I know 4 have gotten by him here, but it's been a pretty good second period. And the Ranger teammates should be good, patting him on the pads and saying, glad it's only a 2-goal difference.
Burmistrov, Thorburn, and Ehlers. It's been all 4 lines tonight for the
Winnipeg
Jets.
It's been a good effort. You were talking about injuries. You know, Stepan back. You wonder how much the Rangers missed Dan Girardi.
Yes. Plays big minutes for the Rangers.
Patty D-Mac.
Kevin Klein is out as well on the back end. Tyler Myers slips it ahead for Ehlers. Little redirect to Burmistrov, and on for Thorburn. Back for Burmistrov. Off the backside is Enstrom. And Burmistrov trying to go low far side. Right pad save by Lundqvist. Burmistrov for Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers finds some room in the Ranger zone. Ehlers trying to get it to the net and runs into another 27. That's McDonough. Perreault. Ehlers back for Perreault in front of the net. A little between the legs pass by Nikolai Ehlers, and Mark Stahl slow to make his way to the Ranger bench.
Well, the Jets just continue to put the pressure on as Burmistrov and Stahl kind of collide together, and it's Stahl's arm awkwardly as he went down and slow to head back to the bench. Seems to be all right, though, as no one's attending to him. So, shaking it off.
Well, Rangers can not afford to lose another defenseman. This goes high over top. Scheifele's on it for Perreault. 6th career 3-assist game for Blake Wheeler. His single game high is 4. He's done it twice. Perreault plays it around the boards. Bounced out at center. Hayes carries in. Miller trying to play it back to the line. And grabbed off by Matthew Perreault. Perreault with Stafford and Scheifele. And back at the line for Trouba. Holds it in. Trouba off his knees, trying to get it down low. Could not. And Scheifele is back to cover up. And the pass for Fost away from him. And then blocked by Scheifele. The shot attempt by Yandle. Nash with Byfuglien all over him. At the line for Summers. Trouba breaks it up. Can't clear on the first try. Zuccarello blocks the second try. Summers hustles after it. For Nash. He'll leave it for Brassard. No room for him against the checking of Dustin Byfuglien. Perreault back for Trouba. Tried to get it behind the net, but a good defensive or offensive read there by Nash. Summers at the line. We're into the final minute. Late push here by the Rangers. Brassard's shot never got through. Puck to the near side board. Zuccarello for Nash. And Dustin Byfuglien knocks Brassard down and says, I'll take the puck.
Well, desperate need of a change here for the Winnipeg Jets. All started by Trouba getting tripped up, just falling at the offensive blue line.
Jets had their 3-game home winning streak snapped by the St. Louis Blues. Centering pass. McDonough at the line. McDonough to the backhand. Cross ice. That got deflected away. As the Rangers, big-time pressure here to close out the second period. Tanner Glass for Dominic Moore. Myers trying to tie him up. Enstrom sends it ahead to Little, and Brian Little will put it off the boards and back to the Ranger line. And McElrath will play it back for Lundqvist. And Lundqvist is going to hang on to it with 6 seconds left in the period.
Well, and all that pressure just started by Jacob Trouba as he goes to turn, loses an edge, falls at the offensive blue line, and Jets do a good job hustling back. It's almost like a 5-man attack by the Rangers. They got 4 guys up on the play, but weren't able to get anything through to the net. And Trouba's got his skate looked at, and everything good to go.
Jets are 7-0 when scoring 4 goals. They did see one of their streaks come to an end against the Blues. That was losing a game when they had the lead going into the third, and they have a 2-goal lead going into the third in this one.
Well, they've done a good job here through 40 minutes of play, and they've had everybody engaged in this game, looking for 20 more minutes to close it out as they continue to build on it.
17 shots Henrik Lundqvist faced in that second period. Each team had a goal. Matthew Perreault with the chance. Terrific glove save by Lundqvist. Even the backup netminder Magnus Hellberg was impressed with that. Tyler Myers gets the Jets their 2-goal lead back. 4-2 Jets after 2. Couple of assists the other night against the St. Louis Blues for Tyler Myers. And it was his 3rd of the year that has regained the 2-goal lead for the Winnipeg Jets. Boyle is 3rd. McDonough and Brassard. Myers his 3rd. And Wheeler and Little each with 3 points in this game tonight. There's your shots. Henrik Lundqvist has been by far the busier of the 2.
Well, Lundqvist certainly the busier of the 2, as you said, Dennis. He was great in that second period, keeping his team in this game. And Connor Hellebuyck, they're going to need some saves from the third. You know there's going to be a press from the Rangers. For the Jets, though, this is about getting better. And a look at the wily veteran and Connor Hellebuyck, just his 7th NHL game.
Yes. The youngster against the vet, and the vet has been good. So is the youngster. Byfuglien. Lead pass, Scheifele off a leg, and Henrik Lundqvist, for the 2nd time tonight, robs Mark Scheifele.
Well, I don't think this is a play you draw up, and poor Keith Yandle as Byfuglien goes to dump this in. Face-off win. Yandle turns for it, and it catches him in the back of the leg, goes right to Scheifele. And Yandle able to skate it off as he goes to the bench.
After tonight, 7 of 9 on the road for the Winnipeg Jets. Only 1 win in their last 10 road games, so that has to get corrected. stopped at the line, but then Scheifele steals it back from Jesper Fast. Again to the line. This time it does come out. Chris Kreider will bring it back in offside.
Well, Jets have to be careful. A couple turnovers. There's a look at Chris Kreider. His year hasn't gone as he would like. Only 5 goals this year for Kreider, coming off a career 21-year goal season. And there's a turnover by Scheifele. That backhand up the middle does a good job, though, staying under the puck, and then another one up the wall as the Rangers are going to have that full press on, especially in the pinch in the walls.
Rangers played in Minnesota last night 8 times this year. The Jets will play a team that has played the night before. That's down from last year where that happened 13 times. The Rangers had the Jets in Madison Square Garden on a back-to-back, although it was an afternoon game the day before. And now the Jets get the Rangers on a back-to-back. Wheeler sends this into the Rangers zone. McDonough. Chris Thorburn closes in on him. Edom for Nash. Long shot in on Hellebuyck, and he'll juggle it, and then he will hang on to it.
Well, those are the type of shots Hellebuyck doesn't mind. The long range. It's up to the Jets here. They have the lead, playing the right way. The 2-goal lead, and it's been a crazy year throughout the league where a lead doesn't mean much, and happened today with the Tampa Bay Lightning losing to Washington after having a lead. So for the Jets, it's about moving forward, not sitting on your heels here in this last 20 minutes of play.
Paul Maurice unwraps some new gum as he watches his team with a 2-goal lead. At the line, Yandel slap shot looking for the redirect there from Hayes, and here comes Nikolai Ehlers. Takes it wide. Ehlers puts it in deep. McElrath bumped there by Ladd. Cleared to the line. Enstrom trying to hold it in. His stick breaks. Ehlers goes after it again. Burmistrov steals. And grabbed off. And now taken by McElrath.
Well, I'm not sure what it means, Dennis, but the first shift I was making sure now. Little was out there with Wheeler and Thorburn, and now Ladd's out with Ehlers and Burmistrov. So I'm not sure if that's just something got mixed up here early in the period, or if they're moving things around.
Well, we'll keep an eye on that. Sometimes players are getting some equipment repaired between periods, and that causes things to change early, but we'll see. At center for Emerson Edom. After it goes Tanner Glass, the former Jet. Glass for Boyle. For Chris Summers. Hellebuyck the save. Matt Zuccarello. Byfuglien in pursuit. Emerson Edom rather jammed that out front. That got cleared. Summers back for Dominic Moore. Moore spins it to the front of the net. Broken up there by Halischuk. Halischuk ahead for Byfuglien. Byfuglien out at center for Armia with Kopp. And knocked away on a good back check there by Tanner Glass. Boyle for Brassard. Brassard into the middle of the ice. Boyle spins, tried to get that on net. It ends up in behind the net. Brassard trying to center. Ben Sherratt stays on him, and it's cleared back into the Ranger zone. Race for the puck. And Dan Boyle will get there ahead of Matthew Perreault. Jesper Fast trying to gain some speed through the neutral zone. Chopped away by Mark Stewart. Perreault. Good work to get inside position on Fast, and now Mark Stahl is on it for the Rangers. For McDonough. Deflected in, and Hellebuyck will leave it there for Toby Enstrom. Enstrom with Wheeler and Little and Thorburn. Well,
Interesting.
yes. Myers being watched in front, chopped away, taken now by Wheeler. Cleared out at center ice, and McDonough goes cross ice and then gets it back. Myers steps up at center, breaks it up. Thorburn chips it back. Enstrom through the middle, picked off by Miller. Miller carries back in, slap shot by Derek Stepan wide. Stepan had to get away from him. Good recovery there by Enstrom. Brian Little gets it ahead for Ladd, so Ladd now back out on this unit. Bounced out at center ice, and here comes Andrew Ladd. Stopped inside the line by McElrath. His pass was in behind Miller. After it now, Ehlers. And now we've got Burmistrov, Ehlers, and Ladd.
Yeah, it was off a change.
Yes.
So it looks like they moved things, maybe a defensive mindset that the coach has here coming into the third.
Miller in across, lets the shot go, doesn't get to the net. Grabbed off by Trouba. Jacob Trouba to the line. He got stuck, stays on it though. Pass was in behind Nikolai Ehlers. And the Rangers control with Boyle. Jets coming into the game tonight. 5 points or 6 points back of that second wild card spot. Armia jams it ahead at center. Caught back for Armia. Wrist shot off the leg wide. Armia, sharp angle, drilled it high and wide. Kept in at the line by Halischuk. Back in for Joel Armia. Off a skate to the front of the net, but grabbed off and cleared by Dominic Ford and Nash. Sent in, so bit of a different line matchup here for the Rangers, too. Cleared back in and back forward goes Stahl. For McDonough. And in behind the play, Nash couldn't get out in time. And offside is called against the Rangers.
Well, Nash got tied up with one of the referees in the corner as they were knocked down to the ice. Him and Stewart, everybody involved. But yeah, Rick Nash getting a shift with Dominic Moore and Chris Kreider. Nash went down and took down the official, Brad Meyer, with him. A little late getting out of the zone as Captain Ryan McDonough came across, was wondering who was still left, and Brad Meyer seems to be all right.
Gave the little head nod, yes, I'm fine. Yandel back into his own end. Rick Nash a -3 in this game tonight. It's been a tough night for him. Scheifele tried to clear it up the boards. It got blocked. McElrath back for Brassard. A redirect in front and a good save by Connor Hellebuyck. Kreider plays this back at the line for Yandel. Byfuglien in the corner. Battling there with Fost. And grabbed off by Scheifele. Left side for Perreault. Perreault back for Scheifele, and Yandel got a piece of Scheifele and prevented him from getting that redirect. McElrath will bounce this back into the Jet zone, and back forward is Tyler Myers, the former Rookie of the Year with the Buffalo Sabres. Enstrom and McDonough takes over for the Rangers. We talked about the Rangers being short D-men. Hellebuyck will play this for Myers. Last 3 games, McDonough has been over 24 minutes twice, 3 times, over 25 once. Little on goal, and he shot it wide. Little the rebound, and he fired it wide. 2 on the night for Little, and oh so close to his 3rd NHL hat trick.
Oh, great patience off that 2-on-1. Outweights the defensive slide.
Ladd after it, leaves for Burmistrov. Back for Ladd, slot for Nikolai Ehlers, and that is into the foot of TJ Miller, who gets up slowly. Stewart stepped into Kevin Hayes. Sherratt with Zuccarello after him. Back for Nikolai Ehlers, and he'll spin. Tries to buy himself a little bit of time, and a quick lead pass for Ladd. He'll send it back for Burmistrov, for Sherratt, and he'll slam this into the Ranger zone. After it goes Andrew Kopp. Kopp takes a look. Blast breaks it up. And Byfuglien chips it off the boards, off the linesman, and puts it back into the Ranger zone. 4-2 Jets here in the 3rd. Ryan Little a couple. Byfuglien's 9th. Myers is 3rd. Miller and Boyle for the Rangers. Halischuk keeps it in. Jacob Trouba Cross ice for Stafford. They've only given the Jets one shot on goal here in this third period, so the ruling must be that the second Scheifele chance would have missed the net. Chance in front of the net and cleared away by Scheifele. Rangers on the attack. Yandel for Emerson Edom, and his shot never got through. Stafford try to clear. He can't. And off the boards and down the ice by Matthew Perreault. And this is going to be an icing call against the Jets.
Well, the Jets get caught here again on an extended shift, but the Winnipeg Jets, Brian Little, 2-on-1 with Thorburn. A great job as down goes Stahl. Waits and he walks to the perfect scoring area. Grade A right between the hash marks and fires it wide. And he watches his own replay. Had a good opportunity for that third of the night.
Two great chances, you're right, and neither will go down as a shot on goal.
Yeah, not a shot on goal, but two scoring chances.
Grade A. Back into the Ranger zone. Lundqvist will steer this for Keith Yandel. McDonough, the redirect for Fost. And now Chris Thorburn back into his own zone. Delays a little bit. Gets it for Myers. Rolling puck to the line, but not out. Kept in on that far side by Nash. Thorburn going to try and chop it out. Can't. Kept in by Ryan McDonough. Shot deflected over top the net. And this goes up into the netting. So it has been a good start to this period for the New York Rangers. But they're down 2. Shop at Safeway today. Watch future Jets on TSN telecasts. You can win a trip for 2 to a Dreams Resort and Spa, courtesy of redtag.ca, where Canada shops for great travel deals. Shop at Safeway today. You could be our next lucky winner. All right.
A different looking hat. Well, there's some fans excited, enjoying what the Jets have been able to do here.
It's been a good game.
Really has.
Nash trying to center. Boyle back into the traffic, off the backboards. Nash gets squared away, looking for that far side, and it hit a leg. And the Jets do manage to clear. Little in with Wheeler and Thorburn. Wheeler down to one knee, still hangs on to it. Myers off the goalpost or the crossbar, or maybe where the two meet. Myers back in front. Lundqvist the save. Little got a whack at it, and Lundqvist hangs on.
Well, Myers so close, but he might have had Brian Little wide open, but tough play. But it started his own zone. Myers, great job on Stepan on the backside with the box out. Not only boxing out, but the quick stick gets the rebound, and the other end off the post and out. Brian Little is just off to the other side. It's never a bad play to shoot. Myers almost has his second of the game in similar fashion.
Might have been right at the junction of the post and the bar. Zuccarello, cross ice, Miller's shot. Hellebuyck speared that one away. McDonough waits for it. Ryan McDonough watched by Ladd, the two captains. McDonough rubbed out by Sherratt, centering pass by Hayes onto the stick of Vermeestroff and on to Ehlers with Ladd. Ehlers tees it up, and Lundqvist stayed with him and makes the save. Back for Zuccarello. He'll leave for Stahl. Stahl looks for some help. Dishes off. Zuccarello throws it to the front of the net, and Joel Armia is on it. Gets to center and sends it in and goes in after it with Zuccarello. Armia knocks Zuccarello down. McElrath, nice back pass onto the stick of Dominic Moore. Moore pulls up, plays it to that backside, and he misses Emerson Edom with it. McElrath for Moore, back for Edom, and Armia stayed with him. Halischuk trying to tie up McElrath. The cross ice pass to Moore. His centering pass off a skate and cleared down the ice. Hellebuyck got spilled. Back in for Dylan McElrath. 6'5", the 23-year-old out of Winnipeg. Out at center for Jesper Fast. Through for Kreider. Kreider has Brassard in front, but Hellebuyck will head it off at the pass, and he will hang on to it. So Nikolai Ehlers has had some chances in this game. There's his last one. Trying to get Lundqvist to open up, but Lundqvist the save.
Well, Connor Hellebuyck went for a little bit of a spill and was unsure why, but close review, it's Emerson Edom and Dustin Byfuglien. Edom's stick gets into the pad of Connor Hellebuyck as the two players just cut right in front of the blue paint, and the puck was coming towards the net. Before it knew it, Hellebuyck was on his rear, but able to get up and recover. Look at it. Edom came over from Anaheim.
He's got some good wheels. He can fly.
He really does have that speed. Part of that Carl Hagelin deal that sent Hagelin to the Ducks.
Byfuglien with a goal in this game. Boyle at the line. Scheifele's on it. Rangers, Brassard. In behind the net for Jesper Fast. Fast trying to work it out of the corner. Throws it back for Brassard. And to the line, but not out. The Rangers hold it in. Centering pass by Kreider got blocked by Matthew Perreault. Myers ties his man up. Scheifele with Boyle coming from the backside. Got it to Stafford. And now the Jets do manage to get it out at center. Scheifele for Perreault. Perreault the wrist shot and another glove save by Henrik Lundqvist.
They have gone glove side a lot tonight. Myers was able to get one by, but other than that, Lundqvist is winning the battle.
35 goals against in the last 12 games for Henrik Lundqvist, so the numbers would want to indicate that he's had some struggles, but boy, we haven't seen that tonight. Bounced in, Thorburn after it, McElrath knocked it down, Little knocked it away from him. Byfuglien plays it back from where it came, and McElrath sends it ahead. Edom off the far side into the Jet zone. This is going to be an icing call against the Rangers.
Well, Perreault, after the Jets couple dicey plays at the blue line, Stafford finally able to get it out to Scheifele. Quick play to Perreault. Dan Boyle lost his gap there. He's kind of back on top, backing in, and Perreault does a good job just taking that space. And then again, using the D-man as a bit of a screen, but Lundqvist comes up with a glove snag.
Nikolai Ehlers to the front of the net, trying to get it for Ladd. Byfuglien for Ladd. Now back for Burmistrov. If you're just joining us, Paul Maurice doing a little line juggling in the third period of this game. Thorburn and Ladd have switched lines. Thorburn's with Little and Wheeler, and Ladd is out here with Ehlers and Burmistrov. And now McElrath and Ehlers in a battle. Ladd knocked his man down and slow to get up. In behind the net is Yandel. As things get a little ugly now, and Byfuglien has the gloves, or McElrath has the gloves off. Byfuglien is there. And referees are going to figure this out. We'll see what the outcome is when we come back.
Well, Dustin Byfuglien and Dylan McElrath will head to the box. It started, there's Ehlers and McElrath battling, and then a big hit by Ladd on Keith Yandel. And that brought McElrath over to Andrew Ladd. A couple slashes, pushes, and Byfuglien came in. And Byfuglien didn't do much other than come in. McElrath dropped his gloves, but both players will head to the penalty box and sit for two on some 4-on-4.
Paul Maurice.
Two big bodies, though. McElrath 6'5", 220. Byfuglien 6'5", 260. And Alain Vigneault looks on here. His team trying to find a way to get back in this one down two with the time running out.
He has shortened his bench here in the third. Vigneault has. 4-on-4, and Myers has it in behind his own net. Enstrom carries across. Ladd takes the drop pass, tees it up to the front of the net, looking for Scheifele with that slap pass. Ryan McDonough for Mark Stahl. He'll wind his way in, drops it back for Miller. Tried to drive it to the front of the net. That got knocked away. Miller goes down against the checking of Ladd, and here comes Scheifele. Has Ladd with him! Ladd ripped it wide. Rebound. Off the backboards, grabbed off by Kevin Hayes. Boy, the Jets have created some chances tonight where they have not even gotten a shot on goal. They do have 35 shots on Lundqvist. That is a franchise high for shots by the Jets on the Ranger netminder. Zuccarello, poke check there. Jacob Trouba trying to get it to Stewart. Good play by Stewart to get back in position to stay in front of Derek Brassard. Brassard lost it in the high slot. Trouba down the ice with Little. 2-on-1. Little to Trouba. Back to Little, and great hustle by Matt Zuccarello to break it up. Boyle back the other way. Boyle cross ice. Brassard into the slot. Yandel takes a whack at Little. And now grabbed off by Enstrom. For Myers. Pulls away from Nash. Hits the line. Perreault. Stafford off his stick. Mark Stahl with Perreault in after him. Jets will be in Edmonton Monday, Calgary Tuesday. Here comes Nash. How about the Flames? 7 wins in a row. Here comes Perreault. Rangers are changing. Perreault on the offside. Stafford and the slap shot wide.
Another miss. The Jets sure have had their chances. You just talked about it. Ladd missing on a partial break. The best scoring chances haven't even been shots on net for Winnipeg.
Back comes Derek Stepan. Wrist shot high. Stafford pitches it around the glass. Scheifele with McDonough closing in on him. Glass back for Yandel. Shot blocked. Bufflin got a piece of it. Scheifele tried to snap it around the boards. That got blocked. Rangers stay on the attack. Backhand shot. To the bench goes Lundqvist with under 3 to go for the extra attacker. Brassard winds it up. To the line, sends it in wide. Bufflin the near side boards. And the battle ensues. Brassard trying to get it back off a skate. And Bufflin will bounce this back. Gets the favorable bounce. And Boyle will take it. For Hayes. Watched by Wheeler. Mark Stahl pitches it in. Hellebuck leaves for Jacob Trouba. And Trouba will just gently lift this out of harm's way. And Boyle will get back to it.
Well, they certainly have the right backspin on those lofted pucks out of the zone, both Bufflin and Trouba.
Yep, neither went for icing. Hellebuck bouncing puck, leaves it for Stafford. Kreider in on Stafford. Hayes, Trouba, Derek Stepan. Puck comes loose to the line. McDonough delays, lets it go, and Bufflin stopped it and cleared it. Stafford now chops it out. And this won't go for icing. And now a 1:33 left. McDonough plays it through for Emerson Edom, takes it wide. Tried to get it to the net, and that's off a stick and up into the netting in the Jet zone. This season, stay out of the penalty box. Find gifts she'll adore, like Arctic Brilliance Canadian Diamonds. Only at People's, Canada's #1 diamond store.
The New York Rangers are called a 30-second timeout. Timeout, New York.
Well, the Jets had a good chance earlier. A little 2-on-1 Little and Trouba, but Trouba trying to center it back. Could not get the feed across to Brian Little. And earlier, great play by Scheifele. A little back pass to Andrew Ladd, who was coming in all alone. This time tried to go block or switch it up. We've seen the Jets try the glove a few times on Henrik Lundqvist tonight. He's been able to come up with the glove saves. This time Ladd looked to the blocker's side, but just a little too far outside as it missed the net.
And our trusty numbers expert up here, Ryan Moyer, and passes along this 7 missed shots this period by the Winnipeg Jets, and 17 in the game. And they've missed the net on some terrific chances.
They have had, yeah, real good grade A scoring opportunities.
1:22 left in regulation. Ladd, Derek Stepan, Broussard and Brian Little will face off. Paul Maurice looks up at the clock. Rangers win the draw. McDonough didn't get much on the shot. Jumping on it though is Kreider. He'll leave for Broussard, for Yandel, for McDonough, and Hellebuyck got the left pad down and puts the rebound there for Myers. Myers for Wheeler. Wheeler gets it on for Ladd at the empty net. Scores! Andrew Ladd will put this one to bed.
Well, I think Blake Wheeler may again have a 4-point night to tie his best with 4 assists. As the Winnipeg Jets, a solid game here. They played well through. It'll be a full 60 by the end of it. Wheeler, little centering feed to Ladd, and the backhand finds the mark as it goes into the open cage. And the Winnipeg Jets, well, this is a big win they needed here, the last game home ice before the Christmas break.
Well, there wasn't a lot of smiles at practice yesterday. There was no lip dragging. Paul Maurice said there's no time to drag your lips around here. Be positive. Come to the rink and ready to work and ready to play, and they've done that. And a 5-2 lead for the Winnipeg Jets as we get into the final minute of play. And icing called against the Jets. Face-off will come back. Jets will have their 8th set of back-to-backs Monday, Tuesday. They'll have 2 more back-to-backs for Paul Maurice's team before the All-Star break. So Wheeler the only assist. 4 assists on the night for Wheeler. Continues to lead the Jets in scoring. McIlrath. Thorburn is in after him. So the Jets will sweep the season series with the New York Rangers, winning 4-1 at Madison Square Garden. And with a 5-2 lead here in the dying seconds. And Chris Thorburn, who sets a new mark tonight for career games, carries in. Cross ice looking for Halischuk, and it got steered away. So Thorburn out there now with Kopp and Halischuk. He's been moving around in this game tonight.
Well, and you know what? It's been a complete game. They've got to like the effort they have had from all lines.
And this one comes to an end, 36-27. Your final shots. Brian Little got it going with 2 goals, 2.5 minutes apart in the first period. And the Winnipeg Jets went on from there. Connor Hellebuyck picks up another win, his 5th of the year.
Well, and this is a team victory by the Winnipeg Jets. Everybody involved, everybody had a hand in this. Yes, they're led offensively by Little and Wheeler, but you know what? A full 60-minute effort from the Winnipeg Jets gets them a big victory here and a good rebound after a tough loss to the St. Louis Blues.
15th win of the year for the Jets as they pull back to 500. Tyler Myers had a goal, and it was a big goal by Myers. It got them their lead back, the 2-goal lead back, and the Jets win this one over the New York Rangers. 5-2 is your final. So after having a 3-game home streak snapped, the Jets get back in the win column. They've had some success here at the MTS Center. 9-5-1 on the season. There's the goal that got by Hellebuyck. Bufflin's blast that goes in. Next up, the Edmonton Oilers on Monday. We'll have it on TSN. Good night from Winnipeg.